Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to part 4 of the creating poster presentation. With this part, we are going to speak about create your own poster and start from scratch until you build the entire poster. Okay, moving in order to create your poster, first of all, you need to have your abstract ready. So I'm going to use the abstract already published and accepted. You can see here the abstract is accepted in American Heart Association. I can maximize the screen a little bit and you can see it here. And the author name is Dr. Hassan. The article's title, we have it there. And if you scroll a little bit, maybe minimize this one here, and you can see the abstract here. I'm going to copy and paste the abstract in the next slide. So I have this abstract here about regarding the effect of leptin and phenethylamine and on the cardiovascular system. So I copy the abstract and I have it here now. You can see the abstract. I will minimize the slide a little bit. You can see the abstract here and you can see the link. So if you click on the link, they will take you to the article where or the website where it's published. I will share the screen with you here to be sure we are on the same page, me and you together. This abstract published in American Heart Association, AHA, Journal of Hypertension, abstract number, and the title of abstract, the author name, and the year 2015. And we already in the previous slide we discussed the comparison between 2015 and 2024. We have a major change in the poster structure. So as you can see here in the abstract, we have the background, we have methods and material, we have the results, then we have the conclusion. So we have, after all these, maybe a quick review, we go back to we have the data here from the abstract, and we are going to use this abstract to create our own, all my own poster from the beginning until the end. Okay. Okay, first step here before I do anything else, I have to click on the next slide, and I have to be sure I have the slide size appropriate according to the American Heart Association or American Diabetes or American Psychology or regarding any scientific conference. You have to be sure about the poster dimension. So if I click on the new slide here, okay, I will go to the page here, go to the slide. I click on the new slide, and this slide should be blank slide. So I click on the new slide as blank. This is number one. Number two, I have to go to the design. Okay, and from the design on the top right corner, we have slide size. Go to the custom slide size, and then you can see here the size for this one. It's like should be 48 inches by 36 inches, and this should be landscape. This we have different between portrait and landscape. This one landscape. That mean the 36 will be the height 36, and the width will be 48. I will click OK. So we are fine. Maximize. So this is the size here for the poster. So you have we have the poster size, and then we have the information here. Again, if I go there to the title for the what we have. Okay, I will take for example, from here, I will take the title from the journal. This is the title and the author name. Copy this one. Okay, minimize. Okay, next slide. So we have the title here. The title for our article. We need to maximize this title. Make it in the center. Okay. We need to decide how many columns do we have for this article. The title should be between 70 to 80 by font size. So I'll maximize that. We can go this, you can see we have 72, could be 80, could be 88. This is the size, font size. So this title here can make it like red. Okay. Then we look on the author name. Okay, so I need to bring the initial, for example, here. I will type here Dr. Hassan, then my MD, my initial MS, PhD. Okay, this is number one. And next, the next row will be your university and department. Okay, so you type your university and department. You can work on different color, and you adjust the color for the what we have. And we have some underline with, maybe we can remove the underline. You can see here we remove the underline. Even for this name here, we can do something else a little bit. Okay, you can see we remove the underline. We need the color like blue color or like dark blue. So we have the title for the poster. Next, we need to, for example, insert logo. So we need to remember here we have two places for logo here on the left and right side, and make it here like this is a logo for the university and the department. Okay, here we have the logo for university and department. Okay, I will type here inside this one. Okay, I will say department. A logo here. It's very small. You can maximize. Okay, university logo, make it like yellow. No, not this one. Okay, two things we can do it here. Okay, go to the different color, university logo, and make it like red, bold, university logo here. Take this one from here, then copy and paste it again. Okay, so we can have it like, you can have here university. University logo. Okay. Okay, so we have the logo for university. If we like to make it bold, or like work on the font size, or like, for example, if I need to make it bold or like something, so we can work on the circle here. Okay, now we have university. So again, next step, we need to decide how many columns do you need, and most of the posts are coming like 3 columns, and you can divide it in 4 columns here. So my recommendation for this one, go to the insert again and insert a triangle, and you can see here we have triangle or rectangle. Okay, rectangle, not triangle, and then we can, okay, this is the first part here. First of all, we need to decide what type of the major part of your poster. I will maybe share with you some poster already, and to be sure we are on the same page. Okay, so what we have for the poster here, to remind you what we have, the major component of the poster. Okay, as you can see, we have different approach to the poster. I'll make it like a slideshow to show you what we have. This is the original poster I submitted, and I think that's conference 2015. You can see here we have background, one of the column background. Next we have the objective, then we have methods, then we have results, we have table, we have images or like chart or graph figure, then discussion. It's not recommended now for the poster, it's like optional. If you feel it's like important, you can keep it. If not, no need to mention it here. Then we have conclusion. If you go back, this one reference here, we have QR code, but if I go back a little bit, okay, if I go back a little bit to the previous slide, let me go to the previous slide. Okay, so when you have reference here, you can replace the reference with the QR code. I will close this one here, and maybe the presentation for this one. Okay, moving back again. So as you can see, we have several columns there. So if I click on this maybe rectangle. So you have now more than one rectangle. Okay, delete this one. We need this it's totally up to the student or the department requirement, or your supervisor or your professor. For example, you can click and select from these template here from this theme. You can make it like maybe black circle or outline, or like green, or like orange. So totally up to you, and you can change the color later on. So I will go, for example, with the red color. I will click on red and make it a little bit thicker. For example, I can go with this one here, so we can have it like a big one. Okay, this one for the background. Okay, I will maybe switch to the three main columns here. This is the first column. Okay, this is the first column here. Make it 3 columns. This is second column, and then we can create a number 3. Okay, then you need to adjust the space between the columns. Okay, you can adjust the space. Okay, this is the 3 main columns for the poster here, and you can see what we have. I will go back to my abstract. For example, I will go the background. This is the first one, and methods material. We can work on that. So I will. We have several options there. You can click on the background and methods. Back again to the slide. Okay, I can type here. I prefer if you click here, you can come in like very small. However, you can work on this one in this way. Copy this one. Copy the entire text, copy and paste it, and you have it here. For example, you need to first column to be like background and methods. Delete all these. Keep this information here for background and methods. Copy, Control C, and go to this file here and put it here. Okay, you can drag this information here. This copy and paste, and make it fit inside this rectangle. And you can see the font size like 43. Okay, if you 43, and you need to make it smaller. Okay, this is 36, 32, that will be fine. Okay, if you feel the slide or the size like large, okay, I decided to go with the design again. Go to the slide format, go to the custom size. I will tell myself, okay, I will go with 42 inches and 32 inches for the landscape. Maximum fit, we are not fine now. So again, we can adjust maybe the dimension of these columns here. Okay. Again, that's fine, and we can move this one a little bit here. I think we are fine now. Okay. Okay, bring this one to the middle. Okay, then we need it to fit inside this rectangle, and go to the home and make sure it's like fit there. And if you like, you can see here 20%. What happened if you maximize a little bit? You can see now we can read the abstract, we can read the background and material. So this number 1, give a space, and here we can click and move this one. This is the background, this is material. Okay, you can see the font size here 32. You can make it bigger, 40 for example here. Okay, for the background material should be like in separate line. Okay, we can do it in other way. So if you click on for example, you need to insert a new rectangle, and go to the insert rectangle again, go to the rectangle, and I will insert rectangle here. I will select a different color, for example here. I will go to this color. Okay, I'll go to this color here. Okay, background, cut, place inside, and inside this one should be a large font size, different for maybe white, and then we can maximize. This is a background, maximize the font size and make it on the middle here. Again, the same will be apply, go there again, I will repeat the same methods here, insert, and here we have a rectangle, put it here again. Another way we can do it like copy and paste. I will go with copy and paste. I will delete this one. First of all, I need to be sure this one fit with the maybe dimension of the original. Copy the background again, paste it, and we can put it here. Take the material, cut, and double click on the background, and with the right click and type, make it like keep a text only, so you can see it here. Okay, now we can see the material, make it small. Okay, moving back to the home, we have the material for 50, you can see the font size 54, the background 54. Keep it like this one, or if you like, click on both of them, make it smaller, for example like 48, that's fine. So you can see here now we have the background, we have the material. I will go back again what we have here in this one here. So we have it. Then we are going to have results. Okay, for the results, in this case, I will delete this one, minimize the slide again, make a copy. Okay, I will delete the background and material. However, I need the results. I will take all these part. Okay, I will delete the conclusion. I would like to keep the results only. Okay, I will copy the results. I will go to the, okay, I will copy the result, come back here again. I start putting the result some maybe places here, and we need to make space or some white space on our poster here. Okay, that's fine, and then we can place our maybe copy and paste the results, make it fit inside this frame. As mentioned, we need to keep it. We can put the space here, make it smaller. Again, this one should be results. Okay, double click, go to the keep text, and we have the result. Okay, I will make it bigger a little bit to share with you what we have. You can see the results here. Font size there. Okay, we have you can see here we can select when you click on Control E, and you are in the same inside the table, inside this rectangle, and you can adjust the space, and okay, you can make it like 36 because we need space, more space here. Okay, this is number one, and you can adjust the for example here, if you click on the justify the dimension here, I will click on the justify. Okay, that's great. Again, the same apply here. Okay, justify, and this give you spacing. So if you scroll down a little bit here, you can maybe adjust the dimension. Okay, okay, so minimize a little bit to look on what we have in general. Okay, so we can, if you feel the logo is large, you can minimize the logo, and then minimize the font size. Okay, we have it here, university logo. Then we have it, department logo here. We keep it like here also. This is large. We can minimize this one also. Okay, now it's the title is fit. We can minimize the dimension of the title. Okay, now we are good. So the next step, now we have the background, material, methods, results. The next step, we are going to have some images and table, for example. Okay, so I will go if I kept the results here, I need more space for the results. Okay. Copy the title, result title, and put it here in the background. Okay, I will go with this one here, the first part. I will take the entire one, copy and paste, and put it here. Okay, we can maybe put it here and delete the entire sixth column. And I will take this part and put it here as maybe to save space. I will delete the first part here. So result continue here. Okay, we have the result here. Then I will go to the previous table. For example, I have it in my. You can have it from your full article, case report, or something, or you can have it from other side. For example, so for example, I have table somewhere, and I'm going to bring this table. Okay, you have it here. Very small font size. I'll make it big, like 20, 36. Okay. So this one for the table, for example, here. Okay, then I have table there. I will bring the table, copy, and I'll place the table here. This is the table. So this one should be prepared already, and you work on this table already, and should be appropriate. So you can see here, we cannot see the information. Click on the, for example, what we need, Times New Roman, for example. Click OK, then go to the font size. I will make it like 24 or 28, depends on what you have. Make it 24. Okay, then in this case, adjust the location. You can see here 20% of your poster. What about if you enlarge your poster size? So you can see here that we have the heart rate, we have the mean arterial blood pressure, the blood pressure at baseline, then blood pressure after injection, then we have the p-value. So we have the table now. This is number one. Okay, so what do you have else here? Well, we have another maybe another table. I will bring table here, for example, or maybe I bring like a graph. Okay, this is another table. I will go with another table because we have space appropriate for table. Okay, then we can click on OK, and you can see the table here. Okay, this one for the table only. Increase the font size. Now we have font size 28. This is a title for the table. Then I will bring the table, copy, and put it here. Okay. Okay, this is the table here. Okay. And then maximize the table to fit. What we need here, we need to increase font size. Okay. Now, or make it a little bit smaller to be fit in the. Okay, make it fit with that the dimension. Again, you can minimize and look what we have. So this is the second table here. Properties of a group of rabbit treated by phentolamine before injection, before leptin injection. Now, if you minimize it again, so you can see here, we have the background, we have methods, we have the results, we have continuous result, we have some maybe information here. Then we need to add table. Another option here we can add, like it's very important to add some chart or images. Click on the copy images from what we have. Okay, then we have it somewhere. This is regarding the image, and maximize this image. Okay, you can see the different font size. This is 32, that's fine. I will maximize it a little bit. I will work on the image here. You can see here table, figure 1, present box plot showing mean arterial blood pressure. I'm going to copy the image for mean arterial blood pressure and paste it here. Okay, you can see it here. Minimize a little bit, drag and drop where we need this one to be, appropriate with space, and then we can expand the size for this image. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, this one could be like 36. Okay, and this is a table here. This is number one, another option here, so you can see it. Now we have the almost complete what we need. And the last one, we have the result here as we discussed before. We don't need the discussion. You can add it at your, if your poster allow, if the space allow, you can do it at your own time. Okay. Now we can add another result, for example, another figure, another image, if the space allow. So you need to decide which one is important to include in your poster, for example. Do you need the background? Okay, so this we have to discuss that in your poster. So then, okay, the next one will be conclusion. I will copy this one here. Copy the result. We need the formatting. I will copy this one here, and we need it for the entire size of the columns. And then we have here we need the conclusion here. Okay, now we have the conclusion. Okay, then we go with what we have and copy and paste the conclusion. Even from here, we can go to the conclusion, copy the conclusion, then go to the poster again and place it somewhere. And you can see the conclusion here. Okay. And okay, so you feel the border is outside the slide, minimize a little bit, and then you can make it fit inside the table. The font size is very small, 18, make it bigger to the 32, 36. Okay, 36 now. Okay, and what else here? So we need space for the reference, is that correct? So 36, make it a little bit bigger, make it 40. This is a conclusion. Okay, and again we need space for the conclusion, for the references. I will copy the conclusion, I put it here. Okay, and I will adjust the name for the references. Here we have the references. Okay, I will try to look on the references. Okay, this one here, this is the original poster presented in 2015, before almost 10 years ago, 9 years and more, a little bit. So I'm going to share this poster with you. Okay, let me only show you what we have. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the image here. We have the abstract with no need for abstract now. It's no need to put it. We have introduction, background. We have methods. We have result to table. Then we have this figure. We have the conclusion. We don't have discussion. No need for the discussion. The biggest issue here, the main issue here with the references, and you can see the references occupied more than 50% of my poster here. I don't like to keep all these data with a small font size. Nobody will read it. If you are interested, or the audience interested, you can refer the audience to the references. So as you can see here, we have list of maybe large amount of references. We need to maybe summarize that. We need to create a QR code for these references, this list of name and references that does not attract people eye to your poster. Okay, you can see here what I have done for that poster. I removed all the references. You can see here it's a blank, references blank. Then I move to the next one. What happened there? I create a QR code. QR code, this, if you are interested in this information here, you can scan the code, and the code will give you the entire references, the entire reference list for the people who involved in the medical literature regarding to your related topic. Okay, for the purpose of this poster, I copy and paste the references, and you can see the font size very small, font size 6. If I maximize the references here, okay, I start maybe see some letters and information. Okay, so you can see here, we prefer to keep like 3, 4, 5, 6 references for your work, for example. But if you have more information, and you can have it now like 32 font size. If I maximize a little bit to look on the references here, so you can see I have a large amount of references. So in this case, we are going to replace this list of references here. If you have large amount of citation references here, you can replace it by creating a QR code. This is number one. Even if you have 4, 5, 6, 10 references, we recommend to replace it by QR code. But for example, let me say, for example, I have only like a few references, not too much of references. Okay, delete all these. I have only like few references here. Okay, look on how many references do you have. We have 3 references. I'll make it like small, a little bit smaller, and everyone can read it. Okay, in this case, Control S, we save the information. Okay, now the poster is ready. So as you can see again, I will we create the poster from the scratch, creating the columns, creating maybe the triangle, and then we have we have the circle here, we have the um, template, and we create our own poster here. So if I click on slideshow, what we expect to see, okay, I will click on slideshow here, maybe switch the slides, maybe swap. Okay, you can see here, this is my own poster. I feel I'm a little bit outside the border here. I'll minimize it a little bit to make it fit. Okay, so what we have here, let me click on this one, make it fit for you. Now you can see we have it again. Minimize it a little bit. Okay, move it a little bit up. That's fine, that's good. Okay, now, okay, so okay, now you can see this is the entire poster, and this is a traditional posters that required by the most conferences, medical conferences, technical, engineering, science conferences. You need again, we need to have your title for your poster. You need the author name. You need the university. This is on the title of your poster. You need the department logo, university logo. You need to bring the background with a small abbreviation, material and methods, results, continue with the results. As you can see, the result occupied the majority of your work. This is your work here. And the audience will be interested in your work, not with the other people work, with the background, for example. The audience will look on the results, the table, the images, the figure. Then the important takeaway point, the conclusion, these important things, and at the end we have some references if you have any, and you can upload it there. So next step, we are going to speak about creating a QR code for your references. Then we move to the final part 5, about Poster 2.0. And Poster 2.0 considered one of the recent most popular poster currently around the world, worldwide, and it's highly recommended for everyone to start adopt this type of poster, this type of template. Okay. Okay, again, speaking about the references, if I have, for example, 6, 5, maybe 7, 8, or 10, sometimes 12 citations, 12 references, I maximize a little bit the font size for the references at 24 in order everyone to be able to read this information. Okay, so you can see here, like with the 28 font size, now you can look on the poster. Maybe you can see now it's like outside the border of the poster. I don't have enough space for that. We recommend to remove the references and create QR code for the references. Okay, I'm going to remove the references from here. Okay, I'm going to remove the references, removed. Then I'm going to create a QR code. Okay, for this step here, I'm going to maybe bring another session, like another separate part about creating QR code for your poster, because this one very important. You can link QR code to the references. You can link it to the original article. You can link it to the YouTube channel, or to your website, or to the article published as a QR code. Creating QR code, this is a free QR code. Free QR code is very important, because we heard a lot of students pay for this QR code. This is a free, available in Microsoft office. It's very important to learn about this process, about creating QR code, free QR code again. Okay, stay tuned and see you soon.